All right, so I'm gonna show you how to do this. It doesn't take too much time and it doesn't take too much effort. If you want more detailed videos, I'm sure you can find it online, but I'm gonna give you the quick steps on how to change this light switch. First, what you're gonna do is go to your breaker box and turn off that breaker that provides electricity to this switch. And then secondly, like I'm doing here, just taking the cover off, and then like that you can see what you're working with behind there. After that, just remove the old switches. And by that I just mean unscrew them, because now we're gonna have to remove the wires from the old switches. I do want to mention that the switch that I already took out, it's not gonna be replaced by the one that it's the dimmable one, and that's because this one goes to a fan, but up to now the same process applies to the other one. And really quickly for that switch, I'm just kind of adjusting the wires here, just putting them in a loop clockwise, so that I can go ahead and put it into the new switch. This doesn't apply to the dimmable switch because that one brings wires that you actually just splice together. And if you're wondering, this is just a loop that was here already. This is the hot wire that just goes from this switch to the next. It's just one continuous wire from one switch to the next. A lot of houses do this whenever it's a side-to-side switch. And I want to show you that first, just in case you have the same setup as I did. But let's go ahead and get to the dimmable switch. So for the first thing that you're going to do is just connect wire to wire. So I'm connecting here the ground, which goes to the green, and then my ground in the house, and usually is like this, is just copper wire. So for the most part for these wires, you're just going to twist them around onto the main wire, and then just put one of these wire caps over them. And then just give it a little tug just to make sure that it's safely connected and not going anywhere. And we're gonna do the same thing for the rest of the wires. So black to black, white to white. This one brings a red, and then I put that one to the other black. So there's something that you're gonna know is that the white is neutral, the red is load, and usually if you have wires like in my house that is black and black and you don't know which one it is, if you don't have the tools for it, I've connected it before where it's like the wrong wires, and it's not the end of the world. You just go back and turn your breaker off and you're fine. It's just not gonna turn on, it's not gonna do anything, it's not gonna explode, it's not gonna go into smokes, it just doesn't work. So as long as you're not crossing wires, you're fine. Alright, and before you put everything in the wall, go ahead and turn the breaker on. Just test it out to make sure that it works and that you did all the wiring correctly. Just be careful touching the wires, but you can touch the box here. It's totally fine. Alright, let's go ahead and put these switches in the box. Alright, so they're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and put the panel over them. And of course, you don't want to forget those screws. Alright, and that's it. So I really like that you can adjust the brightness before you even turn on the light. I really love how well designed this is. I love the elegance of it overall. It looks really, really nice. And of course, we could go ahead and turn it on and then dim the lights down, which is really nice. Obviously, you can hold it or you can just click it. And wherever you had the last dim at, it will go to there. So it has a memory feature. And these are just LED light bulbs in my bathroom, and they're working perfectly with this dimmable switch.